Okay, so this morning about 1 a.m., we have a Ring doorbell. This morning at 1 a.m., I get a notification that there was motion at our door. And last time this happened, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was a moth that was literally like flying in front of the camera like this. It was super annoying, but it set off the alert. So last night, early this morning, whatever, I get the notification, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So I saw it, and I was like, whatever, and I rolled over and went back to sleep because I have to work at 4 a.m. So I just rolled right back over, and I ended up getting up at 3:30, and I was like, I guess I should like watch this video. Like, I just want to see like if it's like a moth, or maybe somebody walked by, or maybe it's a car. I'm like, yeah, I guess I just want to see it. So I went to it, and this is what I see. So last night, I asked my husband, do you know where Bella is? Like, we have a tabby cat, clearly. And I'm like, where's Bella? And normally I just say Bella, and she comes running. And I'm like, this cat is so weird. Normally she's like super clingy. She's all over me all the time. And I was like, where is this cat? And I'm like, all right, well, maybe she's hiding somewhere. And my husband's like, I just saw her. Like, I'm like, did she get out? Because she likes to kind of try to bolt for the door. I think she thinks she's a dog. I really do. Because we have a chocolate lab and a black lab. So when they go outside, she like runs for the door. And I'm like, all right, Bella. Like, no. And I try to shut the door and keep her inside. Well, last night, couldn't find her. And my husband swore up and down he had just seen her. And so this morning I get up for work at 3:30, and I see the camera, and instantly I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Bella. And I'm like freaking out because if you notice, the camera it goes off at 1:04 in the morning. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been like 2.5 hours now. There's no way she's out there. So I start freaking out, and I'm running to the backyard. Like, I'm like half dressed, like no glasses, nothing. Can't see crap. And I'm like, Bella, Bella, like yelling out the back door at 3:30 in the morning, and nothing. Go to the front door where the Ring doorbell is, and I'm like snapping and yelling her name, and normally she comes running. She didn't. So I'm like, well, shit, where is my cat at? So then I go onto the Facebook page of our subdivision and post on there, and they ended up, like, I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's gonna see this. What if she gets hit by a car? Because we're like really close to the main road. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we literally just got her. Like, we've had her for like 3 weeks maybe. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I open the garage. I'm like, great, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna start my car. I have to go to work. And today I dressed up as a scarecrow. So, I was like, all right, whatever. So I open the garage, and I go upstairs, and I wake up my husband, and I'm like, watch the video. And he's like, that's a raccoon. I'm like, it is Bella, man. I am telling you, it's our freaking cat. He was like, it's not, Jack. It's not. And then I rewinded it again, and I said, watch it. And I blew it up, and he was like, oh, shit. Where is she? Where has she been? I said, I'm telling you right now, that is Bella. And so he starts freaking out. And so he walks out the front door, walks all the way around, goes to the front of the house, and walks in the garage, and she comes running from underneath the truck. So thank goodness we found her. But my goodness, like, who knew that, like, that all happened this morning? And today's Halloween, so we're getting ready for trick-or-treating whenever the kids get home from school, which Aislinn should be home in about 17 minutes, and Braden will be home about 4.5 hours. So yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy that because I died laughing because I want to tell my husband, haha, I'm right. And he was like, oh, he's like, yeah, you were right. I'm like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? What'd you say? I was right? Mama knows when shit's going down. Mama knows when something's not right. So, I won. But she's back home safe and sound. And thank goodness that we have a Ring doorbell, or else I never, ever, ever would have probably found her, because I never would have known she was missing. I'm telling you right now. I looked everywhere, calling her name, and she didn't answer. So my husband was like, she's just hiding. I just saw her. So thank you, Ring Doorbell, for helping me find my cat. And thank you, Bella, for climbing up on the ledge and getting in front of the camera. Had she not done that, I never would have seen her. So I thought you guys would think that was funny.